finally, after so much hype from The Rock, this trailer came out and I saw it. It was cool. It was good. I didn't go crazy like he was hyping it up to be. I didn't think it was the greatest trailer of all time or anything like that. Um, and I also don't think it's a bad trailer. I just um, I don't know what to expect from this movie. It seems like I've already seen the most of these scenes in the previous teaser, so there was nothing new to that. They didn't give away any of the story element in the first official trailer, so I don't know why they didn't do that. Well, they kind of did with his character, like what his character is gonna be like, but they didn't say what the main story is, and they didn't say who the villains are or anything like that. So I still don't know, and I am not hyped for this. I'm not really excited for this. I'm gonna watch it. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Obviously, this character is very cool. There's Doctor Fate in it, and James Bond is playing Doctor Fate. So there's three reasons why I want to watch this movie. And I know this is a really, you far stretching reach, but I would hope for a Superman cameo. Henry Cavill Superman. It would be cool if they added him secretly in reshoots or whatever. I just hope he's there. So, what did you think of it?
I'll start with the big positives, which is I think Hawkman and Doctor Fate look awesome, and I'm excited to see Pierce Brosnan as Doctor Fate. Considering the fact that he owes us after making us sit through Mamma Mia and his singing. Seriously, did you watch Mamma Mia, Casey?
No.
Okay, if you look up Pierce Brosnan singing Mamma Mia, your ears will bleed. He sounds like David Bowie with a stroke.
Damn.
Is a bad singer in that. So just saying, Pierce owes us another badass role after Mamma Mia. So I'm up for that, and I'm excited to see The Rock as Black Adam, considering the fact that he's going to be playing a bad guy again. And I often say that the reason The Rock became the biggest, the big star that he was in the WWE because he was their top bad guy. So I like the idea of seeing him play bad guy once again. That being said, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, it looks like a standard Rock movie to me.
Yeah.
And that's not that's a bad thing. I love Hobbs. I enjoy Hobbs and Shaw. I enjoyed Jumanji and The Rundown and movies like that. I think those movies are blast. But with something like Black Adam, with the fact that it's been The Rock's passion project for so many years, like he's gone through so many drafts. He's been hyping it up since I remember he was talking about the Black Adam movie while he's promoting the game plan. That's that far back. So he's been wanting to make this movie for so long that it's. I felt like, especially with content like Black Adam, which it's Egyptian mythology, which I'm a sucker for Egyptian mythology, and I'm a sucker for that type of like world, that it should have a more kind of like epic feel to it.
Yep.
And this trailer didn't feel like an epic feel to me. Like I watched this trailer and I was like, yeah, it looks like fun. It looks it gave me the same reaction I had when I saw a trailer for Jungle Cruise or San Andreas or like Rampage. Like I watched those trailers and I said that looks like fun.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think this is another one of those new DC movies that they probably are aiming for um pleasing the masses basically. Like
Yeah.
they want to make this movie for everyone, so it's got to have humor and all that. But also, I did feel like The Rock watched some of the MCU movies and, you know, cherry picked the moments he really liked from those movies and put it into this movie, because there are a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things that he does here which are very, very similar to the Marvel movies. So I don't know what's going on there, and I hope the rest of the movie is not like that. Um, and there's also one really ridiculous scene where some guy hits him on the head with the rod. Um, I guess it's kind of funny, but the thing that took me out of that scene is that the rod doesn't bounce or he doesn't feel any impact on his hand when hitting it. Like imagine you hitting a pole with a rod. Wouldn't you feel the bounce or impact on your hand?
Oh, oh yeah,
Like
absolutely. Like you'd see
I
it vibrate or something.
yeah, I didn't get that part. Like the rod clearly bent, but this guy just doesn't move at all. I don't know if it's his fault or the direction or they just want it to be like that. I don't know. But it did kind of feel odd. And also I see a lot of people complaining about the yellow filter, and I do think that it's a little bit much. I guess
Yeah, I agree too.
yeah, I guess the director just wanted to go with the traditional Egypt, Middle Eastern yellow filter type thing. Um, I don't know if it's as bad, to take me out of the movie, but it's. I hope that it gets fixed. So
Yeah, so do I, because you know that you do kind of like put up a good point right there. They just started putting that filter in a lot of movies that take place in Egypt. Like
yeah,
we saw that in One Woman '84, and we saw that in like we saw it in like Moon Knight and stuff like that. And so
yeah,
it is, yeah, it's weird for them to do it because I remember like the Bram Fraser Mummy films, like they didn't even do that yellow filter. So
yeah.
I don't know why, I don't know where that trend came from. It's weird.
It is very weird. Like anytime there's Middle Eastern or Indian or Asian, South Asian countries or Mexico, you have that yellow golden filter every time.
Yeah, as a way to say, see, this is the desert.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I live in the desert. We don't even have that red filter.
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, I hope they tone it down just a little bit, not too much. But yeah.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. And you do bring up that a good point that The Rock probably did, like watch a bunch of MCU films and kind of took those cues. And also, this is from the director of Jungle Cruise too. So Jungle Cruise had that kind of like that type of that style, that Disney style of humor. So I wouldn't be surprised if they took those cues, from their time experiences working on that and just brought it in right here.
Hmm, interesting. But also, The Rock knows the audience. He knows how to hype it up and all that. So I hope he knows what he's doing. Uh, I'm not a big fan of his movies. Like they are popcorn movies, and I'm not really into that. Although I did like San Andreas, that was cool. I didn't
That
see
was
any of the
fun.
other ones. um,
You should you should see his more. The thing is, The Rock has proven that he can be a more serious, dramatic actor in movies like Southland Tales and Gridiron Gang. It's just the case that studios pay him stupid amounts of money just for
yeah,
him to do the dumb action movies.
but his movies also perform very well. So who's to blame him?
Oh, absolutely,
I
exactly.
just remembered I saw him in Central Intelligence as well. That was hilarious, man.
I watched the movie on a plane and I could not stop laughing. I feel bad. I feel bad for the person I was sitting next to.
Yeah, that was really fun. But yeah, I hope. Also, there's another thing with the schedules though. So this is coming out in October, and then we have
Right.
Shazam 2 in December, and then we have
Mhm.
Aquaman in April.
I think March.
Oh, March, and then we have Flash
Yeah.
in June.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is post Flash or pre Flash because all those other movies, like Batgirl included, are post Flash. So
Right.
we don't know. But also we know that we have a Peacemaker cameo here, like the hardcore character. She's gonna be in this movie, and I think there was a rumor that Waller is gonna be here as well, right?
I didn't read that rumor, but I didn't know Harcourt. I also didn't know Harcourt was in Black Adam. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think she has something to do with the villains in this movie, and she's basically doing the Waller job here, kind of.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, let's hope this is good. Let's hope the second trailer,
Good
you
stuff.
know, shows the better color palette and also shows more of the story. I hope. But that's about it. I am not expecting this to be huge. I'm not expecting to fall in love with this movie. I'm sure it's just gonna be an entertaining movie.
Yeah, that's same with me. Like I expect myself to walk out of the theater and say, "Oh, wow, that was really fun."
Yeah.
And and look, I know not every DC movie has to be like an epic story. Like, and I'm completely fine with that. Fine with that. I mean, like it's why I like. I mean, I like Birds of Prey for for that reason of just being just a simple crime story. But the difference is with the fact that that story lends itself to those types of characters.
Yeah.
Whereas with Black Adam, you're dealing with Egyptian mythology and magic and so forth. Like it should feel like an event.
With a very tragic past.
Exactly, exactly. You with the tragic past and with the world's biggest movie star in the forefront, like it should feel like a big deal. Which I mean, which is why it's baffling to me that they did push this back to October instead of keeping it in July, which is what it was supposed to be in originally.
Yeah. It's weird. I hope
Yeah,
that was just to, fine tune it even more because um yeah, this trailer was not perfect and I hope he listens to those 2% of people who didn't approve of this. Like he said, 98% global reviews. I don't know what that even meant, but um yeah, man, like I get that you're trying to hype up this movie and you want to listen to the audience. You say that, but you have to also try that. Like if people are finding some issues with this trailer, then maybe try to fix that. Um
absolutely.
yeah, and it's just nitpicks. It's not something major. So